Oh, dear. Oh, okay, thump. It's a bit of a mess, this, isn't it?
Well, what do you expect when you crash it? You were lucky you weren't hurt.
Well, I don't have to worry about hurting myself anymore, do I? I'm through with time travel.
Eh? But I thought you were going to mend it. That's why Mr. Grimley let you bring it in here.
I reckon Mr. Grimley let me bring it in here because he wanted a bit of rubbish about the place. I've often thought this room looks a little bit too neat and tidy for Montgomery's tastes, and a bit of junk will make it look more like it used to. And junk is what that is.
It's not junk, it's your time machine.
Well, time machines are supposed to travel through time, aren't they? And that one doesn't.
Well, it might, if we make a few adjustments.
Yeah, it'll never work. I'm giving up on it.
Well, I'm surprised at you, Mossop. I never thought you were the sort of person to give up just because you didn't get something right first time. I never thought you were a quitter.
A quitter? Me?
Mm-hmm. You will be, if you give up. I thought you had more fighting spirit than that.
I've never been short of fighting spirit.
Well, then prove it. Try again.
If you don't succeed, don't turn and walk away. Don't say it's impossible, that's what quitters say. Grit your teeth and tell yourself you won't accept defeat. Show that you're the kind of person who cannot be beat. Try again. If at first you don't succeed, try again. That's the spirit we all need. Quitters never get things done. Quitters always lose. Giving up or blowing on. Which one will you choose? With determination you can get there in the end. So if at first you don't succeed, try again, my friend. Try again. If at first you don't succeed, try again. That's the spirit we all need. Try again. Try again.
You're right, Aesop. I will.
So you see, it's a fancy dress party, but I haven't got a costume. But I don't want to turn down the invitation.
Well, you mustn't do that. No, fancy dress parties are great fun. And if you haven't got a costume, well, you can always make one.
You could dye your hair red and borrow some of Tidlap's clothes and go as a Riddler.
I think Tidlap's clothes might be a bit of a tight fit on me. I mean, we're not exactly the same size, are we?
You could go as a doctor. I mean, that would be easy, wouldn't it? All you need is a stethoscope round your neck.
Well, it's a good idea, but it's a bit easy. I mean, people might think that I hadn't made much of an effort.
I'll tell you what, when I was tidying up my house, I came across all sorts of old clothes and things. We might be able to make a costume out of those. I know. I'll go back and see what I can find.
I'll come and give you a hand, Mr. Grimley. You leave it to us, Marjorie. We'll find something for you. Come on, Mr. Grimley, come on.
There. I'm making no promises, but I think that should work now.
Really?
I think so.
Oh, by heck, Aesop. You are a clever one and no mistake. Almost as clever as what I am. Well then, shall we give it a go? I can't wait to go time travelling.
Not so fast. If we're going travelling through time, don't you think we ought to tell somebody what we're doing?
Why?
Well, who knows when we might get back? I mean, if the others come looking for us and can't find us, they'll be worried.
You're right. Hadn't thought of that. Always a good idea to let folks know where you're going to be, isn't it? So come on, let's tell them we're going time travelling.
Yep. Set their minds at rest.
Now, where did I put those old clothes?
Whoa, what's that doing in here?
Oh, Mossop's mending it.
Oh, do you think he'll let me have a go with it when he's fixed it? Oh, I'd love to be a time traveller, whee!
I don't think there's much chance of anybody travelling through time in that.
Woo!
Hey, don't mess with it! Hey, turn it off! Mossop's not really very pleased if you break it.
Don't worry, I won't come to any harm. I'm just playing.
But hey, now what you've done! Quick, get out!
I don't know
What happened? Where are we?
I reckon we've travelled back in time.
Don't be daft.
Well, where do you think we are then?
I wish I knew. Look, there's someone we can ask.
Oh, I told you we'd travel back in time. Look at those clothes. That's Queen Elizabeth I.
Rubbish.
I tell you it is. Listen, once when we were playing, Marjorie Daw dressed herself up as Queen Elizabeth I, and that's just what she looked like.
Well, that explains it then, doesn't it? She's dug her old costume out of somewhere to go to a fancy dress party in. Miss Daw!
No, but I don't know about this. Oh dear, wait for me!
How did you get in here? How did you get into my private garden?
Hey? This isn't your garden.
How dare you speak to your queen like that? And why aren't you bowing?
What? Oh, I see, the outfit. Well, it does make you look very queen-like, Miss Daw. I mean, Your Majesty.
This man is a fool.
Oh, I wouldn't say that, Marjorie. Bit daft sometimes, but he's all right.
Marjorie? Who is this Marjorie?
You are?
Impertinent child. Do you not recognise your own queen? And you still haven't told me what you are doing in my private garden. Guards!
Mr. Grimley! I don't think it is Marjorie. I think I was right the first time. I think it is Queen Elizabeth.
Of course I am your queen, child. Now, where are those guards?
Mr. Grimley, I don't know about you, but I don't much fancy being locked up by no guards. I think I'd quite like to go now.
Me too, Back to the time machine, quick.
Oh, wait for me! Ah!
How dare you? Come back here! Guards! Guards!
I don't believe this is happening. We can't have gone back in time. That looked just like Miss Daw.
Didn't act like her, though, did she? And you know what makes me sure we're back in Elizabethan times?
Name of the Queen, stop!
Those Elizabethan guards coming to arrest us.
Ah!
Get in, let's get in! Whoa!
Hurry up!
Oh, I'm trying, but I can't get in to do it.
Oh, come on, Miss
It's not working! It's not... Oh, well done, Mr. Grimley, it's going now. All right, I'll tell you something. That's the last time you'll find me travelling in a time machine. What's the G vibrations?